Hey, beginner gardeners! Composting is one of the best ways to nourish your garden naturally, but there are a few compost myths that can actually harm your plants if you're not careful. Let's bust these myths and set the record straight so your plants thrive. Myth-1: compost needs to be smelly to be effective. Some people think that if your compost pile smells bad, it's working properly and breaking down the organic matter. But here's the truth. A healthy compost pile shouldn't smell at all. If it smells like rotten eggs or ammonia, it means the pile is too wet or has too much nitrogen. This creates an imbalance and could harm your plants. A well-balanced compost pile should have a pleasant, earthy smell. Here's how to fix it. Aerate your compost regularly by turning it to let oxygen flow through. Balance green and brown materials, like kitchen scraps and dried leaves, to keep it from getting too hot or nitrogen heavy. If it's too wet, add more brown materials like dry leaves, straw, or sawdust to absorb the moisture. Myth-2: you can throw anything into the compost pile. Some people throw just about anything into their compost pile: meat, dairy, oils, and non-organic materials, thinking it all breaks down naturally. The truth is, certain items like meat, dairy, and fats don't break down well in a home compost pile and can attract pests, leading to a messy and unhealthy compost pile. Non-organic materials like plastics or synthetics will never break down. So stick to plant-based materials: fruit and veggie scraps, coffee grounds, leaves, grass clippings, and shredded newspaper. Avoid meat, dairy, and oils to prevent odors and pests. Shred or chop materials into smaller pieces to speed up decomposition. Myth-3: you don't need to turn your compost. Some think that once you start a compost pile, you just leave it alone and it'll break down. But compost needs oxygen to break down effectively. Without turning, the pile gets compacted, slows down, and can get super stinky. To fix this, turn your compost every 2-3 weeks to keep it aerated and help it decompose faster. Use a pitchfork or compost turner to mix it up and introduce more oxygen. Myth-4: compost is only for the garden. Some people believe compost is only useful outdoors. Totally not true. Compost is awesome for houseplants, balcony gardens, and even indoor planting beds. Mix compost with indoor potting soil for more nutrients and better drainage. Add compost to indoor containers for a natural, slow-release fertilizer. Myth-5: composting takes too long. Many gardeners think composting takes forever and isn't worth the effort. But you can get nutrient-rich compost in as little as 2-3 months if you do it right. Here's how: shred or chop materials for more surface area. Balance green and brown materials. Keep your pile moist but not too wet, and turn it regularly for better air circulation.